They said it was more than just a driver. They sent him the storm on wheels.
Hello everybody. Welcome to Jericho Blossom hashtag number 9 YouTube channel. I am Jericho Blossom. It is still Sunday the 8th. Oh, excuse me. And it all comes down to this race, everybody. Round/race number 24 of my first season in Formula 1 25 driver career mode. It's been a journey, hasn't it? Throughout this Formula 1 career mode. A couple of bad races for me. Well, maybe not a couple, maybe quite a few. I don't know. Learned a lot in my first season, and I have a good feeling about my season number 2 whenever that comes back around. I'm looking to finish this race off pretty strong compared to this morning's race, which went terrible. Yeah. Moving past that, you just gotta take that one on the chin, because sometimes being a racer, you have really good nights, you have okay nights, and then you just have really bad nights where just nothing goes your way. And that's just how racing goes. And this morning, that race, excuse me, dry spot. Just nothing went right for me. Had grid penalties, caused a few wrecks for myself, which hurt me. And the whole thought process of that race this morning was, if I could just stay up with the pack until everyone started pitted, I'd be okay. But no, the more I went, the more I realized that the pack was leaving me, and I was just falling behind even more. So that's how that went. But anyway, moving past that, we're going to get in here qualifying for round 24. Last race. Let's get into it.
Okay guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go.
I've seen a video on this particular area right here driving out the pit on YouTube. Max Verstappen just came out of the pits, and everyone was blocking him while he was coming out. I was like, what in the world is that? Everyone was just blocking him coming out of the pit road to get onto the track. Everyone just got in his way, blocked him, really slowed down and everything. That's not legal, is it?
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Alright, currently sitting number 1 on round 1 of qualifying. Awesome, we stayed where we're at on the round 2. Alright, let's go. You see me do that little twitch? My ear was itching. Ah, my ear itches. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I'm fine with second. Let's see if we stay there. All right, for round 2, we got second. My mistake. Max Verstappen beat us in time. Not by very much, though. I mean, it could be a little bit, but it ain't very much. All right, on to round 3. If I can qualify to where I started up at the front, that'll help me out a little bit. It really would, honestly. See what we got for that one lap. Alrighty, currently set at number 1 for round 3. See if we stay there.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Alright, after qualifying round 3, we are sitting on pole position. My teammate is in, there you go. My teammate is in top 10. He's sitting at 8th right now. There we go. Alright. Qualifying is done. Alright. I have increased the laps to 20. So we got a 20 lap race. Here we go.
It's the final chapter of the season then here at the spectacular Yas Marina circuit. It's a race where the pole sitter failed to finish in 3 of the first 4 events. A front row start here is by no means a guarantee of victory. So we go into battle once more then as we get underway at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.28 miles of track, featuring 16 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 5 and turn 7 offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Blaze lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Norris, Behrman, Antonelli, and Franco Colapinto, Albon, Tsunoda, Liam Lawson, and Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Carlos Sainz, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Hamilton and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have. And, it's, rule number 1, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you. And yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race and depending on who has which style. But essentially, they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Right, it's been a long, hard season. We're almost at the end, but we cannot switch off until after that checkered flag today. Let's try and end today's race on a high note.
Let's see what my race strategy is. Hit it for 9 laps. Okay. All right, here we go. 20 laps. It all comes down to this.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Okay, DRS is now available. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.1 seconds. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap. Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap. Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Woo! I about screwed up big time right there.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
I about screwed up really big right there. About missed the pit road, about wrecked my car. Woo!
Right, let's go. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Ollie's in the pits. Ollie in the pits now. The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, mate, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this. teammate behind, 36.0 seconds. Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Let's go. Last race of the season, got the win. Does that make up for this morning's race? Did I redeem myself right there? Oh.
And with that, another year of Formula One draws to a close and a
Max
new
Verstappen.
World Drivers' Champion is declared. Another entry added to that prestigious list of the sport's most incredible drivers. Victory today then, but bittersweet emotions, I'm sure, as the championship slips through their fingers. Even so, what a fantastic final race of the season this was.
They've won the championship and now they sign off in style as winning the last race of the season as well. Brilliant stuff by this driver today, and you carry that momentum through to next year as well, of course. So it's for all now to try and stop what they've created.
Today was another great race, And an even greater victory for Haas. Here they come now to step out onto the top of the podium. They'll be incredibly happy with today's result. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. What a season it's been. I'm off to put my feet up now before it all starts again next year. Take care.
All right, everybody, that's the end of today's video. Sunday the 8th. Made it through. Made it through my first Formula 1 25 driver career mode season. It's been a journey. A lot of things I learned off of here. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend y'all that love playing racing games. I highly recommend Formula 1 25. I really do. I've had a lot of fun, and I'm excited to start my second season. But until then, tomorrow is the start of the last week of Gran Turismo 7. And starting tomorrow, y'all keep a lookout on the posts. I'm gonna make a voting poll for what class of car y'all want me to go into for season number 2 on my World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. So y'all keep an eye on the posts, and we got one more week of Gran Turismo 7. And then I will be returning back to the World of Outlaws and NASCAR. So, y'all take care. Have a good rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow. Later.
They said it was more than just a driver. They sent him the storm on wheels. Started with dreams on the streets of SP. A boy with a car and a vision to be free. Chasing the sun, always pushing the line. Focused on the goal.